Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Hey You podcast. I'm so happy to be back, y'all. Hey you can be anything you want. Hey you can change the world, I know. Hey. Don't forget to also follow your girl on all your social media handles. It's Petronella Nduru on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let's connect and let's chat. Send your questions or things you want to talk about in the next season, and I'll see if I can make it happen. So today I want to say to you, hey you, be unique and grow. Let's get into the topic. So my theme for 2021 is growth. I believe 2020 was the year I got to heal. I always say to myself, God let the pandemic happen, the lockdown happen to fix me. Not to be inconsiderate to those that lost someone in 2020 or have had a hard time in 2020. No, I'm talking about my side. I remember halfway into 2020 saying to myself, yo, 20 petty, you are really messed up. Like really, there are certain things and toxic character traits I had carried for a long time, ignorantly, not knowingly. I did not know, and it was only in 2020 that I finally got a chance to discover that. And as you all know, once you heal from your past, you are able to make a clear vision for your future. It was not a pretty process. It was one of the hardest times in 2020, but I'm grateful that I'm a Christian. God brought me through, To me, that was a time of planting seeds, and I was inspired to make even my vision going on forward clearer. On my musical side, this podcast, and life in general, I started writing and planning my future. So to me, 2021 is that time where those seeds start to grow. You know how it is when we grow maize. I would just give an example of maize, because growing up I would go kumusha, like the rural areas, a lot, and there were times where I stayed with my grandmothers for a while. The planting season is so stressful. It's so stressful, But because you cannot say no to my grandmother, no one says no to my grandmother. At least back then. She is like so strict, you had no option. Otherwise there were consequences like no food for you that day, I love her. I see so much of her in me. She is a workaholic and she loves God so much. Okay, back to my story. The planting season is so painful, and it's so painful and all. But joy always comes when we see those seeds slowly breaking the ground and becoming a plant. That was this year for me. Hey you listening. My prayer is for you to grow. Be it in business, in your relationship, in your marriage, in your career, in your studies. Don't be stagnant. Keep growing. I saw an interview, and one of the ladies being interviewed said, when you become stagnant, just like water, you begin to stink. It's true, because if you're not growing, you are dying. So which one are you going to choose? Here is how you start to grow in all the aspects of your life. Number one, and this is my favorite. One of my mentors taught me that before I also learned it for myself. Start investing. I think when you hear investing, your mind quickly thinks of money, like money. No. Yes, it is required. Yes, it requires money to some extent, but not entirely, like everything. I'm talking about becoming an expert in your line of duty. If you're a hairdresser, make sure you become the best hairdresser in the industry. If you're a chef, make sure you become the best chef in the world. How do you do this? Improve, invest, go do a cooking course. If you don't have money, watch some YouTube channels, as many YouTube channels as you can. Attend cooking events, connect with other people in your industry. Just do anything that adds to what you already know. Hey you, don't forget to be unique. That's true. Do something different. Bring out a different flavor. If you're a musician, come up with a new sound. Be innovative. That's where God comes in for me. I get all my ideas from God. That's for me. I get all my ideas from God. In those moments I spend time with God, that's where new and fresh ideas are born. New music is composed. New projects are whispered. Spend time with God. I repeat, spend time with God. Read your Bible. Take time to pray. And if you are a message believer like me, listen to the messages preached by our prophet, Brother William Marion Branham. Try it and see. Be creative and always think forward. Hey, you, stop eating your profits. No. That's point number 3. Stop eating your profits. No. We don't do that if you want to grow. It's your business, but eating your profits is stealing. Yes, I said it. Eating your profits is stealing. Pay yourself a salary and the rest invest back. One thing I know about investing back is even if it costs you a lot of money, that money will always come back to you. All those hours you take developing, planning and working, they will one of these days pay off. Someone is going to recognize your craft, your uniqueness, and will be willing to offer you much. The secret lies in being consistent, growing, creativity, and being much better than yesterday. I always say on my WhatsApp status, being good is not enough. Yes, being good is not enough. You are a good singer, you are a good painter or an organizer or anything you do, but it takes more than being good. Let's be truthful. The musicians that are topping the charts are not the best singers. Yes, it's true. You can probably say, I know someone who can sing better than them. But then what set them apart is constant growth, hard work, and creativity. Hey, you, passion will always win. Talent and knowledge are okay, but passion will always win. Look for something you are passionate about. Passion will carry you even when all things are crumbling. You have to keep going. You have to keep developing. Don't stop. I love you and God bless you. Hey, you, I'll see you soonest. You can rise, you can win. With God, all things are possible.